Hi y'all, this is Charity from F.R.O.G Crochet, and our devotion today is Flooded with Love. Your left arm would be under my head, and your right arm would embrace me. Love is as strong as death, its jealousy as enduring as the grave. Love flashes like fire, the brightest kind of flame. Many waters cannot quench love, nor rivers drown it. Song of Solomon, chapter 8, 3 and 6 and 7. There may be days you doubt you are loved by anyone in heaven or on earth, or perhaps you have grown so distant from God that you're ashamed to come back. Having fallen out of the fold, you're not sure how to get back in. Maybe you think or feel that God's love has flown not just from you, from the entire world. If so, think and feel again. God, who is love personified, loves you like no one else can. He is not some distant God you cannot reach. He is with you, beside you, holding you in his arms. And that love he feels for you is as strong as death. No amount of water can extinguish the flame of love God lavishes on you. No floods can drown it. Today, hope in the strength and durability of God's abundant love. Allow it to pour your heart and mind. Be flooded with love. And our prayer is, in the bounty of your love, Lord, I hope to live. Or I hope and live. And our prayer jar inspiration is, I'm flooded with God's enduring love. Unending love. I am not fully awake yet, y'all. Let's see, I think we got somebody. Oh, hey, Dark. You up early? I see somebody else is here. Hi, whoever's lurking. Okay. I know it's been a while since I've showed anything on here, but I did get a dress done for my niece, and this is the dress. She loves Winnie the Pooh, so I put the Winnie the Pooh buttons. I tried to put them on the back, but they were too big for the holes back here, so I just did some plain regular buttons on the back. So she'll have her Winnie the Pooh buttons on the front. I just hope this thing is heavy. I hope it ain't too heavy for her to wear. But anyway, I just thought I'd hop on here and show y'all what I do have a finished object, and this is my new thing. Bet you guys can't guess what this is gonna be. But I'll be finishing sewing up. I've got the parts done to sew on here. I got these little ears put on today or yesterday. So y'all take a guess at what I'm making, and you can't say anything. And I don't know if y'all remember this blanket, but I started working on it again. And oh my goodness, it takes forever to get around this thing. Oh, hi, Jackie. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, you still haven't been to bed yet. Wow. It's good to see you too, Jackie. But, did you see the the dress that I showed? I'll show you again. I got this finished. I'd started a while back. I finally got it finished. It's for one of my nieces. She likes Winnie the Pooh, so I put the Winnie the Pooh buttons on there. I wanted them for the back, but they wouldn't fit through the holes, so I just put regular buttons and she could have her Winnie the Pooh on the front. But anyway, and I'm working on some squares for a blanket for a young girl, and I've picked up working on this thing again. It takes over an hour to get around this thing. This thing's bigger than me. Remember this one? This thing's huge. I'm on video 8 of this, trying to get it finished. And yeah, I'm up early because little man started school today, so we had to go meet the bus this morning. Yeah, I got parts 1 through 7 completed. This is part 8, which is doing the outer edging. This bottom row shells was where I left off on part 7. So I've done all this so far. This right here. That was where I left off. So, like I said, it takes a good while to get around this thing. So, it's so heavy. It's hard to turn it. That's the part that takes forever, just trying to turn the thing. Because this thing's huge. I have not measured it in a while. I know that it's over 5 foot too. I'll have to measure it. Probably when I get done with part 8. I ain't got much more to do. What you chasing a cricket again? Yeah. Our cat's chasing a cricket. I don't know if y'all can hear them, but we've got crickets in the house and they're me inside this morning. She likes to chase the crickets. You gonna at your cricket corner, huh? She's so silly. All right, if you haven't seen the Battle of the Stitches videos for everybody's reveals, please go check those out. I've linked those in my in the post. I think I got one more to post on there, but if you check everybody's videos out of what they made, and then I put the post for the link for to go vote on which one you think is, or which one you like the best, please go vote. I am participating in this month. I don't know if any of y'all have heard of the Battle of the Stitches. Critters Crochet is invited me. But there's 4 of us participating. Her and 2 others. Or her, me, and 2 others. Like I said, she invited me. Her and another lady started this, and they invite 2 other channels. Each one of them invites a channel to come participate. They give us a stitch that we have to use for the month, and we got to create one of our own using that stitch. We got to come up with something. And the first Wednesday of the month, we show the stitch that we got to use, and we got to do a little tutorial on how to do that stitch. And then the next Wednesday, the second Wednesday of the month, we do a sneak peek of what we're making. And then this week, which is the third Wednesday, you reveal what you made and you do a tutorial on what you made. Exactly how to make the item that you created. Um, so those are up. I put mine in 2 separate videos because I did it on my phone and I did not have my editor with me or tech support with me. So I had to do it in 2 separate videos. But anyway, I made it without her help. I'm still learning stuff. And I think what I'm going to start doing, I might start doing, is doing a crochet along each week is with this book that I already had and the book that I ordered for this because they're using a different book for the Battle of the Stitches, and I thought mine would have had it, but no, it is a totally different stitch pattern than what was in her book. But I did order that book, but I had this one already, and I'm thinking about start out with like your basics. Do your single crochet, your half double, your double, your treble, and start kind of introducing that, and then start introducing other stitches that they have in here and see how our blanket will turn out. Is maybe do 1 or 2 rows, maybe 2 or 3 rows of each stitch so you can learn how to do them, and you'll just have a blanket with a bunch of different stitches on it, or whatever. You can do a scarf, however you want to do it, but I must just start, and I'll probably alternate. I have 2 colors, and if I run out of those, I'll find some other colors to add with it. But just start doing once a week a new stitch and add it to my project, and we'll see how it turns out. So looking for that. I know some of y'all might get bored with the basic ones, but that might help others that wanting to learn how to crochet. They can learn how to do their basic stitches and then learn how to do other ones as well. Because there's a bunch of in there that I really want to. There's one in the other book that I really, really, really want to do, and it's called the turtle stitch. I didn't know there's such a stitch called turtle stitch. So I just started doing the same thing, started with the chain and working from there. That sounds neat, Jackie. So I like variety. That's why I like doing these like this. Now mine won't be elaborate like this. Mine will probably just be straight back and forth because I ain't talented enough to. I can follow along a pattern, but I ain't talented enough with coming up with something like this. Because this one is from Crystals and Crochet channel, and she has a website with other patterns. She has absolutely gorgeous blankets. Time is it? Okay. I gotta keep an eye on time, y'all. Just thought I'd hop on here for a little while. I've been on for a little bit. We're trying to get everybody ready for school, everything else going on. Because last day we went and our church helps out with. We've been doing it I think this is our 4th year or 3rd year. Might be 3rd year. Anyway, there's some local churches that um, they do fundraisers and stuff like that. And you take what it is for local families that don't have a lot of money and can afford to buy brand new shoes for their kids for school or school supplies, that they allow these families to register their kids and they will measure their feet. And but anyway, they do fundraisers and they collect a lot of money, and they get some churches to donate money to them. And anyway, they after they get so many kids registered, they will put backpacks together, full brand new backpacks together for the kids with school supplies in it. And they give these kids new shoes for a school year. And but what they do is they don't just simply come up there and get the stuff. Is when they schedule people at different times to come up there. And anyway, they'll have so many kids, a little rotation. But they will have the parents come in, check kids in, saying that they're here and everything. And then they have a little video that they have them sit down and watch. And it gives them a gospel message and everything. Then they have them come in, and the parents and the kids, and they come in and they have the kids sit down in these chairs. And there's volunteers from all these different churches. It's about 3 or 4 churches that get together that do this. And they have people from these churches to sit down and take off the kids as old if they can't do it themselves, or the older kids they just allow them to do it. But they wash these kids' feet. And we have, it's a lot of people that's working together. It is very organized. But anyway, they got one room with all the shoes for all these kids, and they've already went through all these shoes and put the names of these kids on these shoes. And anyway, then you got people running back and forth, changing out the water, making sure everybody's got new rags and stuff like that, clean water, stuff like, back and forth. You got people going and getting the shoes, bringing them to them. And if they don't fit the kid right, then you can back and say, hey, this don't fit right. Can we try something else? So, but they do, because they do get extra shoes. But anyway, once they get done getting their feet washed, get their new shoes and new socks, they do get a new pair of socks. They will ask the child if they can pray with them, and then they can go and get their backpack. And they also give them a lunch that day, just for the kids. And if the kids want to, or the parents are okay with it, there is several ladies that come and donate their time, free haircuts for these kids if they want them to have a free haircut right before school. And they usually do this the Saturday before the school starts in this county. And we've done this for the last 3 years. It is, I tell y'all, if you can find an organization that does something similar to this, you will be so blessed to just participate in it. I think this year and last year were the first two. Those were, yeah, it looks like this year and last year, my kids helped out with it. So you just just to see those kids' face when they get those new shoes on their feet and get it. And oh, some of them when they first, get their new haircut, because a lot of them don't. That's the only time they get a haircut is when they come up there to do that. As like I said, some of these families, they just don't have a lot. So it's just a blessing to see these kids just grin from ear to ear when they get those new shoes and then they get their new haircut done. So I'm just glad that we can go and do it. It's a long day, because we have to be there before 8:30, get everything set up and everything. They did feed us breakfast, but I guess because they didn't have as many kids that registered this year as they had last year, we didn't go as long. I think they said it ended at 1, but I think we got everything done before 1 o'clock. So, but because usually it's like 2 or so, and then they'll give us breakfast and lunch. But this time around, they just did breakfast because we got done so early and everything. So, but I tell you, you just can't imagine the blessing that you would get from it. Just be able to do something like that. Well, y'all, I think my Chromebook is about to die on me. I don't know if it was from me leaving it going or if Miss Kitty borrowed it and used it and run it down, but I think I'm gonna have to hop off of here. I need to go around here and get some stuff done, so I guess I will catch y'all later. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, y'all.